This lesson actually came from one of our Pianote members' requests. She sent in this really beautiful piano arrangement of these hypnotic minor sounds and was curious how they were built. And because it sounded so beautiful, I thought, well, this is something everybody should know how to do. I get really excited because this concept uses the harmonic minor and melodic minor scales, and that sounds like boring theory stuff, and to be perfectly honest, I've really never found a use for melodic minor scales, but this concept brings them into practice in the most beautiful, stunning, lovely way. So I'm really, really excited to teach this to you. It's gonna help you understand your minor scales, or not if you don't care to. Most of all, most importantly, it's gonna help you just to create some really, really beautiful sounds on the piano. So we'll be working with A minor just to keep it simple. And with your left hand, what you could do is just play this sort of, I don't know what I would call this pattern, but it sounds very like, I don't know, hypnotic, peaceful. So you're gonna play A, and then you're gonna rock up to play E and A. And don't worry if you have small hands, just let go of this A so that you can rotate up into this shape. And you can go as fast or slow as you like. Pressing the pedal down right now because it just kind of helps to sustain everything. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start to play with the notes of the A harmonic minor scale, which are A, B, C, D, E, F, G sharp, and A. And it really doesn't matter the order that you play them in. It doesn't matter the speed that you play them in. You can vary the rhythms. But the thinking here is we're kind of highlighting this G sharp. And this kind of keeps the pace, and this makes it sound like crunchy and tense, and maybe not all that pleasing, but when you resolve to the A, it sounds amazing. So I would encourage you to explore with sort of the top end of the scale, essentially. So A, G sharp, E, play with different orders. And again, you don't have to play them separately. You can play some intervals. Now here is where we're gonna pull the melodic minor in. So if you didn't know this, the melodic minor is the craziest scale, I think, ever. Well, probably not, there's other crazy scales, but we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We raise the 6. We raise the 7. So, just to put this in context, that's how a melodic minor scale sounds. It's really not all that pleasing. But when you're playing it over top of a chord, oh my goodness, it sounds very beautiful. It feels like there are a million possibilities in that. If it were a cozy rainy day, you could just sort of sit in your house and make these beautiful sounds all day long. So, all that to say, scales give us what we need to create beautiful sounds on the piano. And there are so many different scales that we can play around with. And the more we learn them and the more we know them, the more choices and options that we have when it comes to creating music, whether you're a composer, whether you just like the art of sitting down and improvising to unwind at the end of a stressful day. The harmonic and melodic minors give such a great sort of fresh perspective on what you can do. So I should note that the melodic minor has that raised 6th and 7th on the way up, but when you play it on the way down, it goes back to the natural minor. So this is why we have this really cool sort of hodgepodge? I don't know, of notes. We have all these notes that we can use to create these beautiful sounds. And just to sort of polish this all off, I want to play with going from this A minor shape in my left hand. I'm going to build out to having F. I just think that it contrasts really, really beautifully, and while it doesn't sound super good on its own, wait till you see how it sounds when I add in the right hand using any of the notes from the natural, harmonic, or melodic minors. So I'm going to start on that G sharp just to kind of I'm going to repeat that. It's really kind of haunting. And now I'm going to play up on the melodic minor. I'm going to play back down on the natural minor now. that amazing? I could spend hours exploring this. So I hope this inspires some creativity for you. It just gives you something fun to work on today. Let me know what you think below and have fun.